Now look at this. Look at.
Carmen will love you for this. Okay.
Hearts are happy.
The road can be lonely.
With Karl Wente here at
Hi. So this is William Edward III, and this is Samantha Lynn. A music teacher, his son.
Oh, okay.
So, do you know who they are?
Obama, right?
Yes.
And, Obama and Clint?
Oh, you're asking me?
Now you answer.
George Bush,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, Lonnie, come on. How can you not tell that?
And then how about
Can you
here?
tell I'm a
Do you know
Democrat?
who this is?
Is that was like a Marilyn Monroe.
That's Norma Jean.
Norma Jean.
And
Do you
then,
know that? Clint?
it is Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Norma Jean's her real name, right?
And then, so this was way before, so you have Michael Jackson, and this is how sort of cool, weird the artist is. You have Michael Jackson and George Bush side by side in the same painting.
Huh.
And who knows why. And then Che. Say you have a guitar track and you're bringing a Cabernet in on a blend, and then you're going to have a bass when you're going to bring the Petit Verdot in on the blend, and sort of putting all of that together.
Interesting.
And then so that combo of comparing song and wine, and the process of making a song and the process of making a wine is something I'm into. So to be able to do that right here, have the speaker set up right there, so you can just walk in, have an idea, get it down.
You're real, and I wanna say this is where you belong.
Left of the cut here, these are the original rounds of the tank. So these were the bottom plates of the tank. So you can see just a big circle, and so I just sort of wanted to keep the feel in there.
So
And
where were these tanks?
over at the estate winery.
I see, and they were just hanging around. You said, "Oh, well, I'm
We're-
building a deck."
No, we were still using them for wine up until about 6 years ago, and then we broke them down, and they would just have the wood stacked out there, and then so you bring it in, plane it down, clean it up. I mean, lots of sawdust involved, but it's
Yes.
such beautiful wood.
It is.
I saw a big spiraling staircase made out of redwood. So that forced everything to slow down, because I'm gonna get it and do it, spiral it out, and then there's gonna be another stage over there, so you can have people playing there, playing out to the lawn, and like up to a cocktail party up here.
Oh wow! So right now is there stock? Because are you getting the stairs made, or? Are
I'm
you
in the process of making them. We'll see them downstairs.
Oh,
but
really?
but it's because farming 3,000 acres of grapes, making wine, everything else. I guess a full time, and then getting out on the road talking about it. But slowly but surely. Where he was originally making wine.
You're not afraid to say what you feel, leading the way. Do what you have to, 'cause you're the one that makes it real.
And then so you can see the steps in here. Then this is some more redwood, and you just see that beautiful sort of chocolate, and as the light changes, how it shifts. And these are going to be closet doors upstairs. So I have a big sliding closet doors made out of the redwood as well. So it's a slow process of, each one of these runs through a planer so many times, gets cut so many times. I mean, it's just a slow process, but I have a vision.
So do you just design these closet doors? Because I have 2 closet doors that I haven't designed yet. But you're just going to create planks and slide them across, or?
Create planks and bring them down. Actually, Bob Giddens, who's a master craftsman, and he actually built a beautiful redwood table that's downstairs in the cellar at our restaurant. So a phenomenal table, and so he's when I say I'm doing it, I'm doing the steps mostly. I'm doing all of the steps, but then he's sort of the lead in charge of having to design and getting all this done. So
Oh, nice.
in terms of making closet doors, I'm out of my league. So
Right,
you have
too.
to have the degrees right, and so you're going to take this and cut this, and then so it's going to spiral. This actually would be upside down ultimately, because it's spiraling the other way, but it just slowly spirals like this, so it empties out onto the lawn area. So I just really need to take this, put this down, trace it, cut those, sand it, stain it, and so. But it's one of these where it's a 4-hour job to even pull it down and start cutting, because you have to do that on each one of those.
Although you're a chemical engineer.
Chemical engineering. Where'd you do undergrad at Stanford?
No, I didn't.
It's good looking hair, huh?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh. Wait, how far back was that when you had your hair that blonde streaked?
That was in Africa. See, check that. Look at with the cornrows. Blonde cornrows with hippos in the background.
That's hilarious.
I did a wine called Take 7. It had 7 different cultivars in it, and just after Take 5, you know, did Take 7. It's got Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, Petit Verdot, Tempranillo, Syrah, Petit Syrah, Counois, and what am I leaving out? Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Syrah, Petit Syrah, Counois, Tempranillo. And then so I wanted to write a song in 7/4 time and have it be a 7-measure song. So you only have one guitar part here, so it doesn't really mean anything without the melody over it, but.
I didn't either. This is not our typical.
How does it usually go though? All right.
Cheers to that.
Salud. That's what I call making it up as you go. And you can see the new wall down there where we're totally redoing the front of the winery design, and then so this is actually going to be planted out to a vineyard, and so this is the last phase. So you come in here and you see the nice line of olive trees. So right down here you see the hopper, that's where the white grapes will come in, and then they'll come up this incline flight, and you can see there's a screw flight within that, and so that what that enables is for whole cluster berries to come into the presses, the 2 presses that we have over here. And then so now you have no breakage of the skins and the seeds on your white wine production, and the skins and the seeds have the tannins and the bitter molecules, so you're just a quick, efficient press of those grapes, and you take them over to the tanks here where then it settles down, and then you'll rack off the clean juice and then either go to a tank like the Riesling that we had earlier today, or you'll go to a barrel like the Chardonnay that we just looked at. And so one of the 2 places where you're going to ferment. But this setup right here is incredibly efficient. Incredibly efficient. B, but A is that it's the most qualitative way to handle the grapes, because that screw flight doesn't chew them up. It doesn't run them through a pump where you're getting the skins and the seeds and the bitter molecules in. So great efficient way to process white grapes.
So that you have a tour going through as well?
So we have tours happening all the time as well. And so that's one of where the unique points of Wente is that you can bring big groups through and really show what we do on the winemaking side like we just walked through.
Is that something people just call in and say, hey, I'd like a tour?
Yeah, you can go online at wentevineyards.com and check out all sorts of information about concerts, golf, catering, restaurant, plus all of the wines that we have, plus all the events that we have.